of Katana Zero. Good luck!
Thank you, Char. Yeah, so I'm here with the lovely Lottie and Luna, who are going to be racing Katana Zero. I don't know if you girls want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Lottie. I am excited to be here today running Katana Zero with lovely LunaValkyr. And yeah, this is my first marathon. This is my first speed game. I started learning it like 4 months ago, and I'm really excited to show it off for everyone.
Yeah, good luck. And I'm CBK. I'm here commentating. I'm not a runner of this game myself, but I've done a bit of studying with help from Lottie and Luna, so I'll do my best to talk you through. So in this game, straight away we have a speedrun mode, as you can see from the menu. We have some options to toggle here. There is an option to do hard mode, but we're doing normal mode, so we don't need to worry about that. And we have the option for the weapon, which is Katana and Prism Sword. And I believe there was an incentive for which weapon we used. Is there a result on that?
Oh, there is. Chat was able to raise $1,000 for us to use the Prism Sword. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yay, that's great. I believe the Prism Sword is kind of the favoured one because it has a nice rainbow effect. So
It's very pretty.
Yay, that's great. Well done, chat. Nice. Well done, everyone who's raised for that.
It's also slightly optimal because it opens doors, and only doors, not enemies, from like several pixels further. But it almost doesn't matter.
Ooh, perfect. Great choice. And yeah, so the run actually starts, or the time starts, on the deflection of the first bullet. So if the runs get ready, I can count down so we can get that timed.
Wrong level. Little sneak peek for later. Yeah, and the speedrun mode is also just really nice. It cuts out a lot of the cutscenes and stuff. This game has like a story and stuff, and it's just not the reason anyone speedruns it. So there's a lot less dialogue, there's a lot less cutscenes and like filler stuff. So this speedrun is going to be all action, and it's going to start here in a second as soon as we deflect this bullet.
Okay.
Before we get started, Luna, can you just make sure that everyone can hear you? Do you mind double checking your settings? I'm sorry to do this live, but I want to make sure that everyone can hear all of your cool things that you have to say. I'm sorry, I'm on a delay, so just give us 1 minute. And again, everyone, this run is going to be so exciting. Thank you again for donating for Prism Sword. I've been looking forward to seeing the rainbow. I was really hoping we'd get it. I hope you're excited for it too. All right, Luna, one more time, would you mind checking just whether or not you're muted in anything that's on your screen so we can go ahead and get this started? And chat, thank you so much for hanging with us as we investigate this. We know that you want to hear every bit of this action, so appreciate it. We are confirming. We'll get that answer to you soon. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patience. We will get that sorted as soon as possible. We know that you want to hear everything going on. While we're doing that, I'd love to read more donations. They just keep coming. Thank you, everyone. We have $500 from Jason LaRose, who says, this donation goes to Malala Fund, of course. As for what incentives to apply it to, I leave that to our host, Char Bunny. Oh, thank you. Be an agent of chaos. We have plenty of chaos going on right now. This run is a feast for the eyes if you haven't seen it before. Of course, I would love to put all of my donations towards the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time any % run that will be coming up later today if we can meet the $4,000 incentive. We're still only around halfway there, so if you are donating, make sure you choose that incentive and help us meet that goal and make that bonus run happen. And with that, it looks like we've got everything sorted. So we're gonna go right back into the action with Katana Zero. Please welcome back our runners.
Okay, cool.
Hello again. Sorry, I hope everyone can hear me now. Have Luna, hey.
Okay, great. So we're ready.
Yeah.
Are runners ready for me to count down?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. So, Katana Zero is a game about being like some sort of experimental super soldier with precognizance and bullet time powers. So you can slow down time, and really when you're playing this game casually, a lot of it is almost like a puzzle game, trying to figure out the best way to clear any given screen. You have slow motion, so there's a pretty low barrier to execution, and canonically, whenever you mess up and die, that is your character ruling out a possibility of the future and deciding to take a different route.
Nice. So you can see the runner's doing a lot of rolling here, which is kind of the main method of movement. I believe there is a particular button for rolling, so that makes it quite viable for the run.
Yeah. And rolling does have some generous amount of invincibility frames, and you can do it once every 22 frames. So the fastest way to move around anytime we have a flat bit of terrain is to roll at a very precise rhythm, which is, if you are a little early, you will just stand there. So it's important to have the rhythm correct.
Helps getting through the obstacles and things as well, like so you get through the lasers, using the rolling quite a lot. And of course the slashing is a hack and slash game. So you can see that I'm using the sword quite a lot with the lovely prism sword that you all donated towards, with the lovely rainbow colours.
And you will notice that although I said we have a slow motion power, I've mostly just been showing off the other one where I die and try again because I've been messing up. But we use no slow motion in the entire run, even though it's sort of a game about having that power, because we're speedrunners and we like to go fast.
This race is very close already. Both Luna and Lottie have just cleared the stage and are now into the club.
The third level. We have sort of a bit of a mini auto-scroller here. We don't have our swords, so we're going to be waiting on guards and trying not to be detected. There's an intentional death at the end of this screen where the guard catches us, but we manage to sneak our way through that door before the game resets us to the beginning of the screen. One thing astute observers are going to notice is that on many screens, there's a little jump at the beginning. That's because we're going to be using the quick restart feature to get a more favorable cycle or a better starting position on many screens. So we're just tapping this quick restart button to get a little bit of a faster time on certain screens. So that's why there's a bit of a jump at the beginning of certain ones.
I think Luna's just slightly ahead here, but both runners clearing the rooms really quickly. I think it's mandatory in most of these levels to kill everyone in the room to progress to the next screen.
That is correct.
You can see, so go ahead, Lottie.
On that screen, I missed the trick, but there's this person who comes and chases you once you get down to the first floor, and what I tried to do and messed up there is something called super bottle throw, where we jump and throw the bottle at a very particular angle to dome that guy in the head right as he comes through the door on the trigger from us hitting a certain part of the screen. that throw is a lot harder than other object throws in the game because it has no aim assist, because the enemy does not exist at the time that we throw it. Normally, you have a generous amount of aim assistance when you throw objects at enemies because the game will just snap you to them immediately. But there, that one is very precise. It's quite a hard trick.
Both runners moving through the prison here. So when you enter this, most of the enemies are already dead. We don't know why, the character doesn't know why, story-wise. There has been another mercenary who's gone through this room, which we'll find out later. Both runners really close here. Nicely moving through. And now we're, I believe, moving to the hotel? Studio.
This is Studio. There's a bit of a boost here. I messed it up, but you can save about a third of a second on that screen if you hit the guy with the crowbar. We call him Ricky. All of them are called Ricky. That's their name. If you hit Ricky, who will slash you in a way that actually will clash with your attacks. At the same time as you hit a bullet, you'll actually go flying and launch yourself along for a nice little boost.
So this area has one of the hardest skips in the game called Doom Skip. I believe Luna will be coming up to it soon. It's very tricky, so basically it requires getting aggro on one of the enemies, causing them to fire, and then we deflect the bullets to get some height. But we just missed it there. It's very tricky to do, but that basically allows us to go to the platform just above. Normally it's kind of an auto-scroller and we'd have to wait for the minecart to come to get up there, but this way we can get up there without having to wait. Ooh, almost.
No,
Luna's going for it.
It down by accident.
You can do it, Luna.
Okay, let's
Looks
try.
super precise. Meanwhile, Lottie's going through the movie studios. Each of these levels are actually like kind of parodies. Oh, nice. Luna's got the skip there, very nice.
Did she hit it? Awesome. Now I don't have to. Although I'll try and get it first try here for you, and it would be very exciting if we both hit it. My studio here is not great, but that's all right. Very unused to running while trying to talk and do commentary, but that is more than all right.
Yeah, you're doing great. Yes, each of these levels are actually designed after movies, like movie references. So if anyone in chat can recognize which movies they're referencing.
Top one is Quiet Hills, which I believe is not a reference to a movie, but we'll forgive them for that because there's that nice little statue guy with that big sword, and that guy scares the crap out of you.
Yeah, there's a cameo, from one of the characters.
When you're just running for a little bit.
Okay, is Lottie going for the skip?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Almost.
I will go for it one more time here, and I have it back up if I miss it.
Nice. Yeah, it saves about 16 seconds, I believe, when you get the skip like first try. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's about right.
But it is tricky to get. Yeah, so the slash is quite nice. It can also get you some height, kind of like a double jump plus if you deflect the bullets. It's really handy.
All right.
Oh, nice. Well done, Lottie. Yeah, we've got 2 skips in the marathon. It's pretty awesome.
I hit it third try there. I have it back up where I go down to the bottom and just wait. But I did die on the second try, so I just went for it again.
Yeah, very nice. And then we're just moving back. So basically these are 3 levels and we have to do a bit of backtracking. We have to collect a key card in each of these kind of movie reference levels and head back to the elevator. I believe there is an optimal order to take these levels in.
Yep.
You can kind of pick.
You want to do Space and then Quiet and then Doom. Although it is only a difference of about a second or two, so it's not the biggest deal ever.
Yeah, and that was the boss just done super quickly there. So Luna's just coming up to the boss now. So this requires 4 hits. And we can get those in pretty quickly. We're going to bait him to the corner and get the 4 hits in super quickly. There we go. Nice. So Lottie just ahead at the moment. But both runners moving really quickly through this. It goes so quickly. It's just such a nice game to look at as well. Like, it's really, really beautiful. Another dev was quite inspired by like Korean action movies, so it's got a really atmospheric feel. Really nice. So I believe this is a mansion hideout we're in at the moment.
Yep.
So it's the longest level in the game. We've got 2 sections, and the mechanic of this level is the lights.
lights go out. All of the AI works a little differently while the lights are out, and there's, like cowboyknuckles just said, there's sort of two sections on this level. There's this part where you're inside the mansion, and then the next section, if I can get through this part, is almost like a different level. You're gonna see in just a little bit.
Yeah. So the light is pretty nice in that the enemies can't see you until you get like quite close to them in range of the torch. But yeah, they can shoot quite quickly. And Lottie's just coming up to the boss here.
Yeah, and if anyone caught that there, our character's precognizance, right? Every screen is sort of you planning out your route. Our character's precognizance was interrupted because something unexpected happened. A bomb blew up as our character was sort of executing the plan that we formulated. We saw that on tape. A bomb blew up and we ended up strapped to a chair, which is never where you want to end up being, especially next to someone with a big axe who wants to hit you with it. Thankfully, we're speedrunners, so we make short work of him and move on to the motorcycle section.
Nice. And Luna's just finished up the boss and now also in the motorcycle section. This is kind of an auto-scroller. It's a good time for any host messages if there are any.
Yeah.
Oh, of course we have things. So many people have been donating. Thank you so much. We have $25 from Callum Cads who says, "Let's go Lottie." Sub 16 RM.
No way.
I don't know what. I'm just excited. This game is visually stunning, and I'm so glad we all get to watch it live.
Yeah,
We also-
it does. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go for it.
I was just going to say that the game also has quite a nice soundtrack, which I believe we're not hearing right now because it's a bit awkward to play the music from the game during a race, but it does have quite a nice soundtrack as well.
That's fantastic. I love games with good soundtracks. We also have $20 from Just Another Absol who says, "Wow, a whole speedrunning marathon for my birthday? Thank you so much, DDQ. Jokes aside, here's my birthday money for Malala Fund." Thank you so much and happy birthday, Just Another Absol. We also have $5 from Anonymous who says, "Heart." Love when people give hearts to us. Thank you so much. And we have $150 from
Oh, wow.
Kyle who says, "Been in COVID isolation for a while and these speedruns have helped to keep me company. Best of luck to all the runners. Let's go."
Thank you. So just finished up a boss there. Luna's still on at the moment, so this helicopter, we just have to get 3 hits by deflecting the bullets and dodging missiles. I believe there is a strat that can be used for this, but it's quite tricky and there's a little bit random. So yeah, we don't go for that in the run. And then we're going to head to Chinatown.
Yeah, the motorcycle section there is not a hard part of the game, but you lose so much time if you mess it up, so it can be quite nerve-wracking.
So this stage, or this area, has some difficult execution. We've got a new type of enemies. We've got the SWAT enemies, and these have shields. And I believe these are quite annoying to get rid of, because they can counter you with a punch or a shot. And they also have these drones which try to shoot you as you go through. But we don't need to worry about actually killing the robots. We just need to clear the human characters.
A couple screens ago, you might have seen the strat I did utilizes a small bug, which you may have noticed, or which you may have missed, rather, if you blinked. But while enemies are walking through doors to go in between different floors of a building, they count as dead momentarily, and we used that to skip killing an enemy. And just save a moment. Barely like a tenth of a second over the normal strat, but I started doing that recently. Oop.
Nice. Lottie just ahead here. Clearing up nicely. And then heading up staircase.
That's
you
not
can,
what we want. Okay.
Yeah, dying in this game, like, there's no worry about not finishing the run or anything, because when you die, I think you reset the room. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or the screen.
You will lose somewhere between, 4 and 12 seconds when you die in a room. So it's very forgiving relative to a lot of speedruns.
Yeah. So this room here that Lottie's in, it's quite a big room. I believe we want to kind of group the enemies together, try and kill them. But different runners have different styles. Go ahead.
Hopefully made it look quite easy there, but that screen is very finicky to manipulate the AI to stand precisely where you want. quite happy I
Yeah.
got it first try after messing up some easier stuff on that level.
Yeah, you made it look really easy there. Straight through there. Yeah, different runners tend to do different things. Luna's just in the room now, clearing it in a slightly different way. And Lottie moving through nicely. So we've got some crushes here, so we've got to be careful. Don't want to get stuck under those.
I missed the one cycle.
Ooh, nice.
This slaughterhouse is not OSHA compliant. They've got crushers right where people can stand. The people here are just walking around and they're just getting crushed.
Why do they have these crushes everywhere? They just
Why do they have the crushers everywhere?
Yeah, for me, speedrun wise, this is the worst level, or the one that I
Oh yeah,
think
this
that's
is
more content.
this level is the run killerest of run killers.
Yeah. I know Luna mentioned before that's reset heavy level because it's just so finicky. Lots of little things which can go wrong.
Yeah.
And the screens are really long on this level. This is probably the most punishing level to have a death on. On most levels, on most screens, you'll lose maybe 3 or 4 seconds if you have a death. But on this level, you can lose 12, 13, 14 seconds immediately. And that can just end your run if you're having a really good pace.
Yeah. So Luna here just gathering the enemies up to kill them. I believe casually he's supposed to kind of just use the crusher to kill the enemies.
Yeah,
but of course we don't
that's
wanna do that.
that's quite a fun screen casually because you can just use the conveyor belt and send the enemies back and forth and dispatch them at your own pace. But of course, we're speedrunners. We would like to go fast. Going fast on that screen is very scary.
Very nicely done though. Very nicely done. And Lottie's just in the bunker now. Bunker part 1. So we've got some elevators here with their own little rooms. WarioWare level, as you guys called it.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
room is something a little different.
Especially when you're learning this run and you don't know the precise order yet, it can really feel like WarioWare for sure, where you pop up and you get a nice little surprise, and you have to remember the strat for the room. And of course, the entrance and exit of every room looks exactly the same. So.
Yeah, we'll try to do a little more too because I got stuck on that loop here.
I have a little trick I'm gonna try and do here coming up called bomb skip. It only saves like a second and a half or so, but it's a cool little thing where we skip part of a cutscene by taking another intentional death. We're gonna interrupt the cutscene by exploding ourselves with this bomb right here at the end of the screen, hopefully. Oh.
Luna just rolling under the cameras there. So there's cameras at the top which would trigger
I
a little
messed it up.
cutscene. But we can roll under those to avoid triggering it. Saves a bit of time. So Luna entering the bunker now. We have a gun, but of course we don't use it. We just throw it as a projectile.
Yeah. When you get here in the casual run, you see the gun there. You pick it up. You even have like a nice little get item animation, like Legend of Zelda or something, and you're like, oh, finally I get the gun. And then you click the button and it just throws it, just like everything else.
Yeah. We all stick to swords, no guns. The bombs are pretty cool as well because they stick to the enemy, the corpse of the enemy, and you can launch at enemy to hit other enemies with
I
a bomb.
have one strat that uses that mechanic. It's very silly though, and it doesn't even save time, but I like to do it. This is the final boss of the game. I'm coming down to this screen. There's a vault door here, and as soon as I finish dispatching her, I'm going to try and go through the door, and time is going to be when I finish walking through the door about 7 seconds after I click the last input, which you'll see here in a sec. And we're gonna try and line her up so that we can slash her head off and have it lined near the thing because we need her head to do a retinal scan. And 1, 2, 3 more seconds, and time.
GG, well done, Lucky. Let's go, Luna. Oh, nice. Luna's on the staircase section here, which there's some tricky strats to do on this one. But I think this is the safer one.
I do it a little slower because I try to learn the optimal strat for this, but it's just too hard for me.
Yeah, you can like deflect the bullets to get down like super quickly, but it's really tricky.
Yeah, I believe Lottie do that strat. It's really cool to watch. Oops. Wrong button.
Moving through nicely. You can see where character has a little picture above his head. That's when it's picked up an item. So you can pick up little statues, little machetes.
Okay. Took way longer than it should, but let's go.
Okay, we've got the gun smashing through.
Okay. Okay.
Nicely moving through here. We're almost at the final boss. We're here now. The headhunter. This boss is like super easy, as you saw Lottie do. Just like when we get to her, dispatch super quickly.
Yeah. Headhunter during the run is actually quite like a cool and exciting fight to show up at, because he also has precognizance. If you have a death, she'll actually taunt you and say, oh, you can't figure out a way to beat me. But your speedrunners know exactly what she's going to do, so we tend to make short work of her.
Yeah. Nicely done, Luna.
Oh well.
Right. GG.
GG.
Well done. GG's
Thank
both.
you.
Great race.
Awesome. Yeah, I hope that was fun for everyone to watch. I was really excited to be able to run this in a race, specifically even because I'm sure everyone saw throughout the run, there's lots of little differences in strategies in certain and lots of runners will sort of mix and match strats throughout the run, since it comes in these nice little sort of sweet 5 to 15 second sort of sections. Pretty much no two runners do the same thing on every single screen, and it's really fun to see the difference.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you for having me, Fataz and GDQ.
Yeah,
Thanks for the
thank you so
conversation,
much.
BK.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was really fun learning about this game. Really great run.
Well, thank you all so much for being here. That was so much fun to watch. Chat, can we please get one more virtual round of applause for that incredible race? Thank you so much. And I wasn't the only one who loved this. We had multiple donations coming in during that run that I just didn't get a chance to read because we were going too fast. We have $5 from Emma Mega Drive, who says, lovely stream so far. I'm pumped for Katana Zero. I really hope you enjoyed it, Emma. I know I did. We also have $5 from Breesby, who says, I am loving this Katana Zero run. Y'all are absolutely zooming. I want to see more Flame Fatales today, so I'm throwing $5 towards the Ocarina of Time Any Percent run. We're just over halfway there. Let's go, chat! And we are getting closer. We're now at $2,300 out of a needed $4,000. And hey, why don't we give you a little bit more time to make that happen? We're gonna head to a break, and in fact, I'm gonna head to a break as well. But when we're back, we've got plenty more games for today, so we'll see you on the other side. Thank you.
everyone. Kung Fu Fruit Cup here, joining you once again on this lovely first day of Flame Fatale 2022. Are you sick of me yet? Well, you're going to have to deal with it because not only was I around for the beginning of the marathon, but I'm here to help host a little bit this week. So excited to do that. And again, we are benefiting Malala Fund, which is a wonderful, wonderful international nonprofit organization that advocates for girls' education all around the world. Just as a reminder, you know I can talk about it. But I also would love to share some donations with you while we set up for the next run, which is the Ocarina of Time 100% no SRM run. It's going to be awesome. Claire is going to do amazing. So excited. So for now, a few donations for you all. Oh yes, hello. All right, we have a $50 donation from Pocket Spoon who says, more Zelda. I agree. I can literally watch Zelda all day. We have a $5 donation from Buffet who says, oh no, you didn't pet the cats. We have a $10 donation from Nefarious. I love the name. Thank you for your donation. And we have a $20 anonymous donation. Thank you so much for your support. Quick reminder for those who are interested in where the support is going to. We have more information on Malala Fund. There are nearly 130 million girls who are currently out of school. They're even more in school, but they're not even learning. That's why Malala Fund is focused on accelerating progress, challenging systems, policies, and practices so all girls can access 12 years of free, safe, quality education. I've also spoken with members of Malala Fund, and they have such amazing stories of girls all across the world connecting with each other, going through all kinds of trials and tribulations, but pushing for change, pushing for education, pushing for each other. You can read more about this at assembly.malala.org, just so you know. Seriously, go check them out. Some of these stories are absolutely incredible. I wouldn't say some of them. I'm sure all of them are. All right, time for a few more donations. We have a $10 donation from Merlin's Whiskers. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have a $10 donation as well from Citrus. Thank you so much for your support. We have a $5 donation from John Perez with no comment as well, but thank you so much. And with that, I think we should hear about some of the awesome prizes you can see today and this week. You know how excited I get about prizes. If you got the pre-show, I really couldn't control my energy. So I'm going to let the prize team take it away so they can tell you all about it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Flame Fatales 2022, benefiting Malala Fund. It's incredible. We've already raised over $8,000. Thank you to everyone who has been donating. Hope you've been enjoying the runs. Of course, I want to talk about all the incredible prizes that we have available today. You can check them out at gamesdonequick.com. And a reminder, you don't have to do anything else. As long as you donate the amount for the item that you would like to win, you're going to be automatically entered. And I just want to let you know, if you donate $25, you're going to be entered into everything I'm about to show you. So let's get started. We have two separate prizes, but they are from Billy Phoenix. For a $5 minimum donation, you can be entered in to win a Hat in Time for Switch and Stardew Valley for Switch. Two runs we already saw in this marathon. You can have both of these on the go for just a $5 minimum donation. Thank you again, Billy Phoenix, for donating both of these awesome Switch games to the marathon. Also from Stardew Valley, we have this adorable Valley candle donated to us by Retro Flame. And I gotta say, it smells absolutely delightful. And the color of this is absolutely beautiful. For any Stardew Valley fan out there, this is the perfect prize. And it's just $5 minimum donation as well. And carrying on the comfy train from Cute Monster Props, we have this gorgeous Animal Crossing bell coin. So it has the leaf on one side, star on the other. I think it is just absolutely a lovely trinket. Again, $5 minimum donation for all of the items that I just talked about. And we also have prizes donated to us by members of the Flame Fatales community. We have these adorable sleepy chicken perler magnets. You have the set of 4 made and donated by Kinda Nerdy Housewife. And, sleeping chickens, everyone, fan favorite. We absolutely adore these. And the set of, let me make sure you can see them. The set of 4 is a $10 minimum donation. You can just stick them on your fridge, anywhere you'd like to put them. That's magnetic. Thank you so much to Kinda Nerdy Housewife for those chicken magnets. And so many amazing Stardew Valley related prizes for those 2 runs we had earlier in the event. We have some jewelry now. We have a pair of earrings and a keychain depicting items from the game. I absolutely love these. They're so fashionable. The colors, the purple and blue. These are also a $10 minimum donation given to us by Bookworm. Thank you both so much for these prizes. All right, now for $15 minimum donation, we have this incredible 12 perler set of all of the romanceable options in Stardew Valley. So, if you have a favorite or your best friend has a favorite, you could share these with them. I know there's so many amazing Stardew Valley speedrunners in our Discord, and you've all got a favorite romance option. So you can check out pictures of all 12 of these on the website, and the entire set, $15 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Pearl Pop, for sending us these gorgeous villager perlers. And from Eliza, who we just saw in the Hat in Time co-op run, has this adorable Toilet of Doom mini figurine. It's 3D printed. I have no idea how she made this, but it is so heckin' cute. You can have this in your home, $15 minimum donation. Thank you again, Eliza. And we have 2 absolutely stunning A Hat in Time paintings by 2 different donors. We have the Smuggling in Mafia Town by Caroline Design and Peaceful Badge by Emmy Elliott PP. I love the style of both of these. We have a very shimmery, shiny, and then we have very matte style. These are both absolutely adorable. I love A Hat in Time, love watching A Hat in Time speedruns. These are both separate prizes, but $20 minimum donation. And to close it out, we have an absolutely beautiful mermaid pendant from Dave from Heroic Replicas, always, supporting GameStone Quick Events, Frame Fatale's events. The mermaid pendant is absolutely stunning. Comes with its own chain. You can wear it as a necklace, prop it up in your house, give it to the person that you would want to propose to in real life. But this is a $25 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Dave from Heroic Replicas, for that. So I told you, $25 gets you into everything we just talked about in this segment. And of course, that's going to get you part of the way to our grand prize, $150 for the OLED Nintendo Switch and the PS5. So please, get your $25 in today's prizes, $25 for tomorrow's prizes, and you're well on your way to getting into our grand prize. But of course, we have so many amazing speedruns coming up. I know you all are excited for the Ocarina of Time 100%. No SRN run by Claire Lynn D. We have an incentive open for that. So please, if you're donating towards the prizes, put it towards that as well. That's all from me. Keep watching, supporting the amazing women of this event, and I will see you all next prize segment.
Well, thank you so much, Court, for showing off all those awesome prizes. They were so cute. There's so many amazing ones. That was a massive block of prizes. So please get your donations in for that. You are supporting a wonderful, wonderful cause, Malala Fund. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, one quick donation for you all. We have $10 from C King, who says, "Great job, runners, GDQ, volunteers, chat, and Kung Fu Fruit Cup for hosting." I just started. That's too kind. You're all doing a great job. Now, let's change the focus over to some Zelda. So excited. Claylin D is going to do our 100% no SRM run of Ocarina of Time. Take it away, Claire. Best of luck.